started off my dressage lesson by warming up at the trot. We are doing some spiral circles, and in this clip I'm spiraling Romeo off of my outside aid while trying to keep impulsion in the circle. Now I'm starting to warm up at the canter to prepare for working on canter transitions later in the lesson. And now I am also throwing in a few smaller canter circles here as well. I am working on my trot to canter transitions here. The goal was to work on accuracy and pick up the canter transition at letter A, downward transition in between, and then another canter transition at letter C. Next, I am doing more trot to canter transitions, going the other direction now. Still working on accuracy with my transitions at A and C. Here, I am now back to riding at the trot. We are doing some serpentines, and I am working on keeping Romeo collected without losing impulsion. Working on more serpentines, going the other direction now. Now we are riding up the wall and practicing some shoulder in. And then we're going down the center line and practicing a leg yield to the left. Next, I'm going across the diagonal and asking Romeo to lengthen his stride. Now doing more leg yield down the center line, going the other direction. And next, going across the diagonal again, asking Romeo for a more extended stride. Now we are back to riding up the wall and working on outside flexion, going back to a shorter stride here as well. And riding back down the center line and leg yielding to the left one more time. Now we are back to riding a few more trot to canter transitions, still working on accuracy, but this time asking for the canter transition just at the letter A. Once we got a full circle of canter, we asked for our downward transition at A and did a trot circle. And now picking up one last canter transition at letter A going this direction. Downward transition here at A and moving on to the next direction now. Doing the same thing here going the other direction, and for some reason Romeo was able to get more accurate transitions going this direction, although this is not typically the direction that he is the strongest at. So I was so happy with him. He did very good this lesson, and I was so happy that we could end on such a good note.